Welcome back, everybody. We're just about to go into a massive fight. So we are going to start with the monstrous creature leaping from the sand and letting out a roar that echoes throughout the desert. And it's going to go straight for Magnus. Magnus, can you make a strength save, please?
Can I not? To be fair, 21.
As the creature leaps on top of you, it's clearly trying to get you down on the ground, prone, its claws scratching at you and its huge mouth biting at you. This thing is massive. It's at least 3 times the size of Strusk, and you've managed to not succumb to the shock of being leapt at. And now it's going to be it's actually going to be your turn, Magnus.
You saved me the trouble of going over there. So the golden arm activates, sliding down there, very Iron Man style. Just kind of.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of dash over to it and then start trying to pummel it.
Okay, can you roll for your attack, please?
14.
No, I'm afraid your fist goes into the carapace of this creature, and as it meets its skin, you realize this thing is made out of stuff almost as strong as Strusk's plate.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action, spend a key point to flurry of blows, and basically start trying to pummel it at while I'm here, just kind of poof, 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 over on its face.
Okay.
So that's gonna miss because that's gonna be even lower. And that's a natural 20.
Brilliant. Okay, so your first pummel again, and it doesn't do anything to this creature whatsoever. However, your third hit, you channel all your power, all your strength into it, and you bear your fist down on its head.
Very much karate chop down. Just.
Yes. Can you roll for damage, please?
Yep. So that will be. Are you rolling for double dice or doubling the
Double
number?
dice.
Double dice. So.
Always double dice.
Okay. So 4, 6. So that's 11 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend 1 more key point to make it have a Constitution saving throw or be
Yep.
stunned.
All right. So what's the save?
14, I believe. Yes.
It's saved with a 17.
It's still moving, guys.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be
nothing
moving.
happens. And we're going to go on to the creature that's going to let a roar, and it's just going to try and bite your head off. So
Come at me, brah.
it's going to get a 26.
Yep.
That's slightly higher than a 23.
And it's going to hit you. You ready for this? 30 piercing damage.
Can I just say no? Very politely.
You three, I presume Walker, you're up now.
Yeah, I would have heard all the ruckus.
Yeah, you three see this creature leap at Magnus and take a huge bite, chunk out of its neck, exposing the flesh.
This is no fun. That hurts.
Truly Sweetheart jumps up, and she's like, "Oh yay, a monster we can fight! Oh, it's the curse of the sands! Oh, okay, let's go. And Gold, it's your turn.
So I'm going to look at what's happened. Move 30 feet away very slowly. Keep my eyes on what's going on.
Get back here.
And then I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers. So it's kind of focused on the back of the creature in like a 5-foot cube.
Yep.
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level rather than 2nd level.
Okay.
So the next time the creature starts its turn or moves, it takes damage.
Oh, it's busy trying to eat.
Well, if it starts, yeah. So on the start of its turn, it will take damage.
Okay. Right. It's going to. Is that all you're going to do, Gold?
Yeah, I've moved 30 feet away as well.
Okay.
Cool,
You don't
yeah.
have a bonus action.
No,
Right.
too much work.
It's now going to be Truly Sweetheart's turn, and she's going to say, "Don't worry, Magnus, I will save you!" And she's going to, well, she's pretty much next to you anyway. She's going to leap up, and she's going to dive straight into this creature's mouth. And she's got her daggers out, and she starts to stab away inside it. And she's going to, let's see what she does. She's going to miss horribly both times and do nothing useful. Morkai, what would you like to do?
So I'm just like looking out at all this, just sort of like bloodshed, and a gnome just run into a creature's mouth, and out of like panic, I use my bonus action to cast one of my spirit totems. So I just sort of like expand my arms, and you see centered around the creature a sort of hawk-like aura, like a sort of spirit. And as a action, I'm going to move over to Magnus, and as an action, cast Cure Wounds at let's say 3rd level. So just roll for that.
Right, that'd be nice.
I'll be there soon, friend. Don't you worry. 9.
I can smell purple.
Don't you worry, sir. I'll be right there. And then 2. So you get back, I believe it's roughly 16 hit points.
That is nothing to be sniffed at. Zrosk, you're up.
I draw my warhammer and shield and charge the foe.
He's in the cart with Magnus, so I'm not sure how you're charging into him when he's literally...
Wait, it's right in front of me?
Yes.
Well, then it saves me a run, doesn't it?
Okay, go for it. Hit with your... Was it a warhammer, did you say?
Yes.
Yes, with your warhammer. You're great. Bigger than Gold, probably.
Not as big as his ego.
No, nothing is bigger than his ego.
It's 15.
I'm afraid that misses.
Then I will have to hit it again, won't I?
Yes, you will.
Let's
As a
move on.
reaction, because of the hawk thing, I can impose advantage for you, if that helps.
Yes.
I would like advantage.
Take it
So
for the
take
reaction.
those rolls again, please.
So that becomes 20.
That hits.
Okay. So I will smite it,
Brilliant.
2nd level. So warhammer.
Ooh. Oof. Paladins. Ouch.
16, 24, 31 plus 3, 34. Yes. 34 damage.
34 damage. My goodness. Okay.
And I roll a 2nd attack with advantage. No, I'm going to be quite happy with the 4.
Okay. So your warhammer smashes into the carapace of this giant creature, and it makes a huge dent where it lands, and you can see some of its flesh exposed. It lets out a screech of pain and agony, and it's now going to be Magnus's turn again.
Eye for an eye, neck for a neck, right? That's how it works. Gonna try and punch it like in the neck or whatever constitutes a neck on a big thing of.
It literally is head body. That's not really a neck.
I'm gonna punch it in the eyeball
Okay, go for it.
with a 16.
And you're going to utterly miss, I'm afraid.
Then I'm gonna spend another key point and flurry of blows
Okay,
for a 21.
hits.
Spending another key point to do a stunning strike again. See if I can stun it before I take the next hit.
And it passes its save.
And then a 22 to hit.
Are you using another key point for another stunning strike?
No.
Okay, that one hits as well.
I have 1 left. So no thank you. So just this many dice. 14.
14 damage, okay.
And
It's now the creature's turn.
The creature takes damage
It's-
from Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh, how much damage does it do?
4, 6, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. So, the creature... I'm guessing this is just like a circle of daggers.
It's a cone of daggers. It's
Right.
Yep.
Just hitting this creature and actually doing quite well. It's finding all its weak spots and going in between the plates of its natural armor. And unfortunately, though, for Magnus, it's still on top. It's still up close to you, and it's going to take another bite out of you. for a. Is an 11 hit? Thank goodness, though, to be honest with you. And then we're going to have the guard. Now it's your turn.
I'm just gonna move a little bit further back and just maintain concentration on my spell.
Okay, that's all you're going to do?
Yep.
It's now going to be Truly Sweetheart's turn, and you can hear the muffled inside the creature, and she's going to stab it from the inside. Seriously. And she's going to miss the first time, but thankfully she's going to hit the second time. And she's going to do all of 2 damage. Wow. Okay. Alright, that's still not terrible. And it's going to go to Morkai.
Right, I'm going to back up sort of towards where Gold is, and I'm going to cast it 4th level Moonbeam, like right on where the creature is.
Okay.
So could it make a Constitution saving throw, please?
It got a nat 1. It completely failed.
That's
Is this
wonderful. So
card?
I need to do a lot of rolls for that.
Yes.
Did he just bring down the moon on the card?
17.
And the gnome inside the thing.
Got enough.
But we're standing on the card.
That is 27
Yes.
points of radiant damage.
27 points of radiant damage.
To the card.
Okay.
What is the area effect of moving, by the way?
5 foot. It's 5 foot.
So you're literally just. It's just going straight
A
onto this
magical like
creature.
white aura comes from my hand, and just from the sky, a direct blast of radiant energy pierces this creature.
No, the
gnome
creature is
also get radiantly
screeching in
blasted?
agony.
It's
Uh,
inside. I don't know.
The gnome is.
And does it come out the
she's
other
in
side?
cover,
'Cause I'm
I'd
worried
say.
about the
She's
card.
not, she's not hit by it yet. It is your turn, though, Strusk.
Okay. I will strike the creature again.
Go for it.
That would be a.
Has he still got? Can you still give him an advantage?
If he's still in the hawk area, then yeah.
Okay. Natural 20.
Magnus
Are you
is getting
smiting?
Only 1 per reaction.
Yes. Level 2. And it's a critical, so as an orc, I get an extra d8.
And then you get to roll that many dice again.
You're
You
serious?
need an extra d8?
I get to re-roll the smites.
You get to roll all the damage because it's a crit.
Well,
You can
well.
re-roll all of your dice if it's a crit, including your smite, yes.
And your critical. Your savage.
The only
No,
useful
savage
thing the
attack is
paladin
only
can do.
that. So that means I roll 4, so that's 4.
Wow,
5.
that's a terrible roll.
Well, partly poor. That's 15
Okay.
plus 10, 13, 17 plus 1
Plus your modifier.
plus 3.
Okay, so how much is that in total?
Did you put the numbers down?
17, so 18, that was your last roll. Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine, I've got all of it. That's good.
15, so 32. Plus another 3.
All right.
35.
35.
Okay,
Disappointing.
so, creature, your giant warhammer leaves yet another dent in the creature's thick hide.
Is it dead?
No.
Then
is
it must be hit
not.
again.
Yes, it must be hit again.
24.
That hits.
Smite at level 1.
Okay.
When the gang burn all their spell slots on the first enemy they fight.
14. So that's 17.
Wow, that's some nice damage. Still not dead.
I
But
can't
it's-
compel Jewel on it and tell it to face me.
Is it a wisdom save?
No. Maybe.
Yes.
I believe it is.
It is a wisdom save. No, it's a wisdom save. It is wisdom save.
It got a nat 20.
No.
It still likes the tasty flesh of the drow. The half drow, I beg your pardon. And
Stop being so delicious. I can't get its attention if you're so delicious.
I put work into these buns, okay?
And it's still very clearly after Magnus. It's going to now go back to Magnus.
Just gonna throw a couple more punches at it.
Go ahead.
Not gonna flurry of blows, I'm just gonna unarmed attack and then also just punch. So, natural 20 for the punch,
Good.
and then a miss for the next attack.
Okay.
So, 7 plus 5, 12. Just stop trying to eat me.
If it could speak, but you are so tasty. It can't though, because it's just going. Okay. It's going to be Sand the Curser's turn.
Could it make a Constitution saving throw as it started its turn in the
Yes,
moonbeam?
yes it can. It's going to get a 20, not natural.
No, yep, that succeeds.
And
So it
also
takes
takes
half.
damage.
18, 28. So 14 radiant for the.
14
creature.
radiant.
And then 15 damage from daggers.
Okay. It's taking a lot of damage. You guys are
Yeah.
doing really well. Okay, it's now, like I said, Sandcurse's turn, so it's still, daggers are going at it. This is the moonbeam. You know, they're just literally just still, it's not moving anywhere. It just wants you.
Come on, you're being half cooked and like prepared for dinner as it is.
It really is.
We didn't need to buy supplies, guys.
Does a 22 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
23 is my armor class.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it's gonna try and bite you again, and you're just about managing to hold it off, and it's going to go back to little Truly Sweetheart inside the creature.
Oh, yeah.
Has she been digested yet?
And that was a
Can we request that she has?
Do we have to cut around?
That
Just
would
leave
be
her in
wicked
there?
and inappropriate to hope
And
that
she's
an
going
ally
to-
has been devoured by a monster.
she's going to
You
go
were thinking it too.
Yes. I must
anime
do
girl
penance
style,
later.
and she's going to do her full damage. And with that, finally the creature succumbs to its wounds and flops dead on the cart.
But she's still in there,
Yes, she's still in there. But sensing the creature dying, you know, feeling the movement of the great big, as she call it, curse of the sands, she comes out covered in its, you know, saliva.
I retract Moonbeam before
and-
like she comes out to avoid her from
Yeah, I
burning up
suppose
like a
I'll-
crisp.
I suppose I'll stop the daggers.
Yeah, that's helpful. Thank you very much. Truly is.
Just as she comes out, so it gives her like tiny
Oh.
little slice. Oh, sorry about that.
I'm gonna do a little dex save for her. Does I'd say 15. Does she save?
No.
No. It's okay.
No.
She gets a little cut on her cheek, but
Oh.
she's so pumped. She's like, "Yay! I did it! I killed it! Go me!
I swear if we hear any puns about how
I
she's
killed
truly
the
the
curse
best.
of the sands, the beast that feasted on the dead at Keshmara." And Magnus, Keshmara is actually where you were a few weeks before, and it was a complete war zone of bodies everywhere, people dying left, right, and centre. And this creature was part of the reason why everything was so chaotic. It was feasting on the dead. It was taking advantage, and that's why it's so huge.
Well, just gonna kick it with my boots. This thing used to eat the dead. We're gonna eat it now for dinner, guys. You've nicely cooked it already. Gold's already sliced it up. Hey, we're in the desert. You can't be too picky. No. Hey, you said you can purify food, right?
I suppose, yes.
Bibbidi boppy boop.
Can I
Can
have
you
a...
purify
terror
it
sound is very
spiritually?
Yes, you can roll a survival check. Everyone can do that if they want to try and get some meat off this
No,
creature.
to see if it's safe. I'm only going to get an 11.
It's 50-50 as far as you know.
Yeah, I'll stick to the rations.
Yeah? Okay, anyone else rolling survival on the curse of the
sure.
sands, on the creature
Yeah.
that's you've just vanquished?
If I can, I want to try and get in like intact bit of like,
23.
tough hide. or tough shell.
23?
9.
Sorry, you keep trying to cut bits, but it's like, oh, this is just a bit of broken skin. Ew.
After a while, just kind of the arms just like, just go away. You're not worth it anymore.
Zrask.
9.
Morkai, I guess maybe because you're a healer and maybe know anatomy a little bit,
Medicine.
you go straight into the creature's inside the creature, and you carve out a piece of big. Let's see. Can you roll a d12?
D12. That's an 11.
11 pounds of red, dripping meat.
But did you get its heart? That's thematically appropriate.
I deliberately avoided that.
Go back in and get the heart.
Can I just pull it out with my
Fine.
golden hand?
You will need to do a survival check again if you want to, but you got a 9, so you're trying to, and I guess no, you don't, because you've already rolled.
Can I just like try and reach for the heart, like
Okay,
really
I'll say
squeamishly?
after you take out £5, you go for the heart.
Okay, cool.
And pull it out, and it's £6 actually. It's a very light heart, but yeah, it would be.
There you go.
This is utterly gross.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
believe you actually did it.
I'll take that. That was awesome. I'm gonna pick it up. And go, Azzy, What do you think of this?
Little Truly is over the moon because she believes she killed this creature by herself.
Not in my
And
story.
She's going to spend the rest of the night hacking away at the nail, one of the big claws of this creature, and she's going to say, "It's evidence so that when they go back home, they'll all know I killed the curse of the sands." She's absolutely ecstatic.
Writing in my book, yes, you killed the curse of the sands.
And you're out of initiative. Combat's over. It's now dawn. It's rising over the horizon. And what are you guys doing?
Continuing on our journey.
So how long have we been traveling since we had that fight?
You had the fight just as dawn began. to
Okay,
break,
cool.
Because
Okay.
you were about to go into your final watch. So yes.
So yeah, carry on.
Okay. Right. Can everyone roll perception, please?
So it's light.
24.
24.
19.
Actually.
They call me
Oh,
the seer
same.
of all things.
14.
I think the aura would still be up, so you still get and you get advantage to perception checks.
Oh,
That's useful.
no, mine was the same
It's
anyway.
still a 24.
Oops, sorry.
Like 19.
Right. So we've got 19,
14.
14,
19.
19.
24.
Okay, 24.
That's good.
Yes, that is very good. Magnus, you're the first to hear this. You can hear clinking of a small party beyond the sand dune, and
So it's the same sand dune the orcs were on.
beyond, yes, so the same parallel sand dune that you got the orcs were
orcs,
traveling
okay.
and then veered away from. And you can hear the distinct voice of High Commander Edward Greybriar.
Your friend's back. No. Tall, silver,
The High Commander.
dodgy as all heck. Yep, that one.
And you, as soon as he mentions that, you both hear the same. The High Commander giving some orders. And Goard, I'm sorry you didn't quite roll.
I'm writing my story
Yeah,
up.
you're busy writing your
Oh,
story.
That was an epic battle.
Yes, and Truly
Truly
Sweetheart is
epic.
saying, and I dived into its mouth, and then I stabbed it from the inside, and
Had
it
to
was
save the halfling from inside the animal.
I'm a gnome, and I
Cut
saved
it out.
you.
It's fine. It's artistic license, dear.
And she's going to say, and she's just preoccupied with cutting up as many bits as she can, so that she can take them with her and brag about how amazing she is. And we're going to. Are you guys separated? No, you're still in the same cart. So yes, you've heard the voice of the commander.
What is he saying?
Yeah. Can I hear what he's saying?
You just hear the orcs have veered to the. So they would have veered back north. We can continue our journey.
Okay.
So which way did he come from? Because if we heard his voice coming, I'm assuming with his perception he would have heard if they were coming from the way that we thought they'd gone or which direction they'd come from.
They're coming back from the way that you guys were coming, but parallel.
So it sounds like if they're coming back, they've probably we're nearby where they've dropped the people off.
Are we on the right road?
You tell me, you know where we're going.
Not so well, no. I mean,
To be
everybody
fair,
else
you've had
seems to
the
be going
gnome
on the other
guiding
side.
the cart for a long time, so
Yeah.
I
but
look
then
at the
we
gnome
fixed that.
accusingly.
she's over the moon, happily hacking away at this monster.
Should we take a peek at what's going on, what they're doing? Do we want to be suspect about this and not let them know we're looking?
Do you have a reason to be suspect, Guard?
Well, these guys are suspects, so I'm buying into their paranoia because, why not?
Okay. Yeah, if you want to be cautious, I guess.
I'm asking the others what they feel because they're the ones that have had the questions about them.
I have a cunning plan.
Oh dear, this is where it goes wrong.
If I turn back into the peasant again, run over the sand dune and yell about, oh, how my master's been injured by an attack by a great big beastie or whatever, at least I can then first see what they're doing, and I can shout that at them if they ask, what are you doing here?
Or I could just go invisible and go and see what they're doing.
Well, you could just take all the fun out of it, yeah.
I
Okay,
like
you
the
guys
barbed
decide what you
plan.
want to do. They are beginning to
It's
move away
risky.
again.
I'll go up and do the same thing. as
Okay,
the
so
orcs.
can you
I can
roll
run
stealth,
fast.
please?
So I'll do stealth
And
first
more
to see if I can be
risky.
stealthy. Yes, I can be very stealthy with an extra 20.
Okay, yeah, no, you
So
are
I won't need
literally
you visible.
the desert itself right now. You are the
course.
wind. You are the
Going
sand.
to use those lines in the story. So I'm going to go over and just peek over and see what's happening. So-
Right. God, what you see is you see and hear the commander, the high commander, telling his men, you three, take the prisoners to the salt mines, and I will take my wayward daughter back to headquarters.
Oh, so they weren't coming back from the salt mines. They've kind of.
No, they're going towards them. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll hear him saying the orc problem seems to have sorted itself out, and they veered off some other direction. I praise the heavens that this has happened.
Okay. So they're splitting up basically. So 3 of them are taking the other 25 or something.
24.
24, and he's taking her on his own.
Him and his
others.
him and the other one who's got
Yeah.
her on the camel are going back to the headquarters.
Okay. Which direction does he go? Then if he's going back to the headquarters.
He's going north.
Okay. So I'll come down and I'll share this with everyone else.
Okay.
So there we go. That's what's happening. Who are we following? Or we're going to go find the snake people. I like the idea of snake people.
We
Half
know you
snake,
like the
half
idea of
woman.
snake people.
Oh yeah.
As you walked off, or slid back down the sand dune away from the commander and his group, you saw Selena looking extremely angry and distressed, and you heard the commander say, "Hush, girl! I paid good money to have you freed. You could at least be grateful for your insolence."
Yeah.
And then he strikes her.
I still think she's getting what she asked for. You know.
That's fair. No, that's absolutely fair.
So I'll share that last bit with the party as well.
Not a fan of damsels in distress thing, girl?
No,
She's not.
She tried to kill things. She didn't respond when I tried to, make friends with her. So.
Strusk, what are your thoughts after God has shared this?
Why would he pay for her freedom?
Because she was
That
going to
of
be
the
executed.
others. But she should be sharing the others' fate.
True.
Would you like to roll insight?
Yep. No.
With advantage. Because I feel sorry for you guys.
That would be a 17.
Okay, well, Selena is the illegitimate daughter of the High Commander, so
And yet, if she is guilty of a sin, she is as much a brother to him as any other member of the Order.
well, what other reason could he possibly have for saving her? Other than perhaps he's not as incorruptible as he pretends to be.
But he is a fine knight, an inspiration to me.
Okay.
Well, maybe
Why
you
is
should
he being so shifty now?
I don't know.
take some inspiration from his actions. The truly right path sometimes has some twists and turns in it. Just following blindly.
Silent serpent.
Ah,
No wonder you want to go to the snake people. You'll be among your own kind.
but then looking at your kind, your father, he seems pretty shifty and serpenty. Changing the rules of the Order to suit his own desires.
But why? I have never known him to be like this.
Could he be in someone's employ?
No. The Order works alone.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, you were ordered back to headquarters as it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
So if we want to pursue what's going on here, if she's been taken back to headquarters,
We follow them.
we go that way. If we want to figure out if they're actually going to be worked at the salt mine, we go that way. Or if we want to ignore all of this, so gold can give some bardic inspiration to some snakes, we just head southwest.
It's up to you guys where you go. Morkai, sorry I interrupted you.
It may give you a chance to maybe speak to your father and sort of try and gauge some truth out of him in this situation. Put yourself at ease.
I must confront him. If she is not being taken where she belongs, I must find out why.
then let's ride after them now, find this out so we can move on with our true mission. And you can live with a clearer conscience.
So be it.
So we will...
Gnome, turn the cart around.
Huh? And she's holding like gore from this creature.
Oh yes,
Knife.
you're busy.
She's literally
yeah,
covered
probably
from
better.
head to toe.
If you would be so kind.
More
in
than her.
the guts and things of this beast, which is actually still in the cart, helpfully. So she's going to offer Magnus a claw, and she's going to give you a smile. For you. Okay, so you guys have turned the cart round. You're going towards the High Commander, his daughter, and the other paladin that was on the camel. She's still tied up. She's looking tired and exhausted. And I'd say that you are about... You're probably following half a mile behind. So unless you go a little faster, you're going to struggle to catch up.
Try and go as fast as we can, safely,
Yeah, sure,
I think.
yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're using your magic animal.
Yeah, it's like just speed up, Dave. You're doing a great job,
They are
guys.
going to remind you that you still haven't fed them.
I can. Do you meat? Are you meat-eating camels, or I don't know yet?
I'm going to fart in your face. No, they are absolutely
Right.
not.
In that case, we'll.
How did they manage that?
We'll. An updraft.
Where are you talking to these camels? You're just like leaning over the...
You probably
I'm
are
like,
just as close.
hey guys.
If there's three of them, one at the front, two on the side, so you're trying to talk to the head one.
Yeah.
And basically it farts in your face because it's annoyed.
Okay.
We'll do that when you park up by the outpost, and we'll make sure to get you some leaves and whatever it is that you need. But yes, mush.
The headquarters, Rusk, you know, are from here a good week and a half away, at least.
So we need to catch them up.
And so I'd say if I'm going to roll on. Actually, because you're controlling the animals, can you roll on behalf of the camels
Sure.
to see how quickly they're moving?
Just a straight D20, or
Just a straight D20.
Cool. That's an 11.
Okay, so they are actually moving faster than the people that they're chasing. So you guys are pretty quickly caught up with the.
How long is this sort of taking?
Sorry,
How long is this chase sort of taking?
I'd say that when you start the chase, it's going to take about 15 minutes to catch up to them. And they are not going to notice you following behind immediately. Okay. So pretty quickly, you are literally on their tails before they turn around.
Yep.
And the High Commander is going to probably fail another perception roll because he's clearly not as overpowered as we think he is.
I'm kind of obvious.
Yeah, I'm just going to say he actually does spot you. And as soon as he spots you, he's going to... You can see him calculating in his head, do I stop or do I continue?
How far away are they?
And he's going, you guys are 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
And he's going to go, hiya! And then they are going to go as fast as
At
they
that
can.
point, I am going to cast Hold Person on him.
Is it a wisdom save?
It is a Wisdom saving throw. 16.
You got a 15.
Boom.
And does that mean that as he hold person, he stays
Paralyzed.
still, but the camel just
The camel will just kind of...
continue because he's just been like...
Well, he's literally
No, what I'm
paralysed.
saying, I think what's going to happen is he's paralysed, he can't move.
Does he fall off the camel?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
camel is going to shoot ahead because he's just given it the command to canter on,
And he's just going
and he's going to fall and land on the sand in a sitting position, and you're going to hear like a bone crunch as he breaks. Maybe does he break actually? Let's have a look. Yeah, he will with that roll. He absolutely will sprain something at least. And the other paladin looks back, and he seems a little unsure about whether he should continue or go. When someone is paralysed, they can still kind of speak. So the
going to
commander is
yell.
going to go, and the other paladin's going to nod and then continue.
Well,
I cast Hold Person.
Oh, okay. I was going to suggest that
Can you let me know your wisdom save? It's going to be a... He's going to...
It would be a 13.
A 13. He's going to get a 2. So exactly the same thing happens. The camel is cantering forward. These two presumably powerful paladins are actually just being absolute rubbish. And the camel runs off underneath him and he falls off the camel. leaving Selena on a cantering camel, like barely holding on. She's got her hands tied to it. She's kind of like.
Can you catch that camel?
Yes, probably.
Good luck.
I'm just gonna sprint, dash, and use Step of the Wind to dash again as a bonus action, so I can go 120 feet
Right, so
in 6 seconds.
you are in front of the camel at the moment.
Just kind of like speed turn, grab the reins, I'm gonna stop it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll for that later. We're gonna go to Morkai. What are you doing?
I think seeing the two, I heard, like, I'm going to assume that those who fell off the camels would have been injured, and I would have been, catch up, and sort of hop off and sort of go over to them and make sure that they're doing okay.
Maybe tie them up at the same time?
That's a really good idea and something that I will do.
Yeah, we've only got a minute, so...
Okay,
yeah, sure.
the commander is, you can see that clearly his ankle is not looking, well, his leg is looking really twisted and bent up the wrong way. And the other guy fared a little better. He fell, but he's literally on his backside. There's nothing wrong with him. And the two camels have just, apart from the Selena one has just completely disappeared. You can't see it anymore. And Magnus, can you do your strength roll to see whether you can stop?
A strength roll or strength saving check?
A strength roll.
10.
The camel got lower than you.
Okay.
So, in its pursuit of speed, it's not really trying to stand still or brace itself. So you pretty much yank it back into a stopping position. And Selena is going to have to do a dex check, and she's going to utterly fail it, so that she's
Can I catch her if
gagging
she
her
falls
mouth,
off?
and she's going to slide the other way, but she's still hanging on to because she's tied to the camel. She is going to just be dangling off and looking extremely angry. So, Morkai, you've tied up the commander and his second-hand man, and can you please do a sleight of hand check to see how well you tie them up?
Can I give him Bardic Inspiration on that?
Yes.
Please have Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you. Cool.
Do I recognise this second-hand man?
So 22.
22.
Yep.
They are both securely tied. It's
Wonderful.
the best job you've ever done on tying someone up. Not really your.
It's not my
It's
specialty
not
as
on
such.
your CV, shall we say? And Drusk, do you recognise? Do you recognise the second paladin? No, you do not. Just a generic order, a member of the order that you probably maybe saw once or twice, but no, otherwise there's nothing distinctive about this person, other than they're tied up.
You do realise, I'm going to take you aside quietly, you do realise we've just basically assaulted the head of your order and one of his others, interfered in their duties. Not sure this is going to go down too well. Just a heads up.
Is whole person no longer?
Goes after a minute.
Okay, so I'd say for now, yes, it has worn off, and the commander is glaring at Zrusk, and he's going to say, "What do you think you're doing?"
Hold your tongue. You're not the High Commander.
Can
And
I,
that's where we'll finish the session. Join us again next time, where we'll find out exactly what the High Commander is up to. Let us know what you thought of the episode. You can tweet us and find us on Instagram at ANA Podcast. Join us on facebook.com/ANA Podcast, and keep tabs on us on Tumblr when you search Adventurers and Artists Official. We stream every Wednesday live on twitch.tv/Adventurers and Artists, and all episodes can be found on demand via our website, adventurersandartists.com, with the audio version released in the week between episodes. Don't forget to support the show via our Patreon at patreon.com/ANA Podcast. And whether you're part of the Wolf Pack or a cleric of Danny, the inhabitants of Hawthornia appreciate any support you can offer. And finally, a big thank you to everyone who makes this show possible. Until next time.